Well, hello once again, everyone. Cynthia Tomane here with Interactive Brokers, and thank you for joining us for today's session on robo-advisors, an overview and an outlook. Now, I'm very pleased to have joining me today a colleague from our Zug, Switzerland office, Alessandro Bartoli. Alessandro is going to be introducing today's speaker, Enrico Malverti. So, Alessandro, if you would unmute your phone, let's get started. All right, Alessandro, I'm going to unmute the phone. Please join me in welcoming Alessandro and today's speaker.
Good morning, everybody. This is Alessandro from the European Office of Interactive Brokers. Today we have Enrico Malverti, algotrader and coordinator R&D at CyberTrade. We have a webinar on ROBO-ADVISOR, automatic trading overview and outlook, and Enrico will present a webinar in which he will explain the several aspects of robot trading and ROBO-ADVISORY. He will also explain the advantages of algorithm trading and the evaluation process, and finally he will outline a psychological approach to trading and how to assess software for automatic execution. So with this, I would pass the ball to Enrico, who can start his presentation. Thank you very much, Enrico.
Thank you very much, and thank you to Interactive Brokers, and welcome to everybody. The title of our webinar is ROBO-ADVISOR and Automatic Trading, Overview and Outlook. We will talk about benefits of algorithmic trading, design, evaluation, parameters, operational issues, and automatic execution. I develop automatic trading system for institutional clients on stocks, bonds, currencies, and futures for over 15 years. I'm author of several best-selling books about trading system and technical analysis, including Trading System Vincenti, published by Apple, and I'm writing a book in English that will be published before the end of the year. I'm the Coordinator R&D at CyberTrade, a company specialized in building RoboTraders and RoboAdvisors. I also covered the role of Chief Investment Officer in an Italian financial consultancy firm for 4 years, and from 2013 to 2015, I was a senior quantitative analyst for an English management company. Well, let's talk about RoboAdvisor. What is RoboAdvisor? An approach to the financial markets through software that provides signals generated on the basis of studies and statistics offers several advantages. First of all, you can measure the risk on the basis of historical data. Second, a consultant can select the most effective strategies emerged from simulations. Third point, the signals can be standardized according to different risk profiles. The consultant can effectively follow a greater number of customers. Fourth point, the robot allows you to monitor the markets 24 hours a day, facilitating the consultant's work. When signals of a trading system also have the automatic execution, is called RoboTrader. You can use either black box strategies or self-made. To be successful in algorithmic trading, technology, architecture, and quality of brokers are essential in minimizing errors and slippage. The slippage, you know, is the difference between the theoretic price and the real price that has been executed from the broker. Let's talk about design of a RoboTrader and a RoboAdvisor. Experience is required to overcome several obstacles. The strategy may have too many parameters and the result overfitted. For example, to optimize retrospectively on past data. The strategy may well have bugs which improve the result but make no replicable results. The strategy could have considered market conditions unrealistic. For example, slippage. If the slippage in your backtesting is too low, probably you will lose money on real time. The strategy may have been tested on historical data too short. You have to test your strategy with data that have more than 5 years. Both the position trading and the short-term trading impose a decision-making process that increases if you shrink the time frame. Trading systems are an important aid to reduce the stress. For me, that I stay in front of the monitor for a lot of hours a day, it's very important the use of a trading system completely automated, because you don't need to watch at the monitor and the robot trade every day, 24 hours a day for you. The decision-making process in trading and investment involves 4 levels. The first one, the timing of entry. The second, the risk management. The third, the position sizing. And the fourth, the asset allocation. What are the elements of a successful trading system? I think that these elements are, first, entry strategy that is made by entry rules and filters. Then exit strategy, in fact, risk management, position sizing, equity filter. Let's talk about the first point, the timing of entries. You need to determine the time frame based on your availability of time to devote to trading. And then you need to define the setup. For example, what are the patterns most profitable? Your toolbox is made by moving averages, simple, exponential, adaptive, oscillators, breakout, pattern, and correlation. For example, you can build a strategy made on pair trading and hedging technique. The success of a good entry strategy depends largely on the additional conditions that enable us to work as little as possible during lateral. These are operating filters. For example, in this chart, you can watch a trading system called the channel move that is based on 4 elements. One of these elements is a volatility channel. Another important element is volume, a filter based on volume, and another filter based on volatility. You can watch that the trading system is completely flat on the first part of the chart, and it takes a long position. It takes a long position only at this point, in green. What are the elements of this successful trade? The strategy channel move shown in the example is based on 4 inputs: volumes, strength of the trend, volatility, price average. Risk management, the second point of a successful strategy. When we take profit, where we place the stop loss, these are important questions in which we will try to reply. We have different kinds of stop loss. For example, stop loss in percentage, stop loss in economic value, stop loss based on time, stop loss based on the volatility, stop based on pattern, on barrier exit and mixed stop loss. The same thing happens for target. We have different kind of target with different calculation based in economic value, on time, on volatility, etc. Trailing stop. A trailing stop can be based on the volatility or on the Fibonacci retracement, and also we have natural trailing stop. Also we can have mixed exit based on every kind of elements that we have seen before. Building a trading system, building a strategy is like to build a puzzle. So you have to mix this kind of exit with the entries, the entry that you build. Money management is equal to risk management plus position sizing. The position sizing tells us how much we can risk for each position. A good money management can improve performance of a trading system as much as 30%, but the necessary condition is a positive mathematical expectation. The expectancy is given by average win for percent trades in win minus average loss per percent trade in loss. It means the average return is expected to obtain for each economic unit at risk must be positive. This is fundamental. The third point of your trading strategy, the position sizing. How much we have to invest on each individual trade? Will they invest profits or not? In futures trading, where is the right time to increase the number of contracts? Martingale, we have two different principles that are the opposite. Martingale is the principle used in the lotto or at the casino. If you lose, you increase the capital for the next bet. Paradoxically, when we have less capital, we risk more. Anti-martingala, the magnitude of the bet is reduced every time you lose, so it's the opposite. In the application to trading, the risk is to struggle to get out of our drawdown. What is best? I prefer an anti-martingala approach because you risk less. Let's do some examples. With the trend follower strategy, is better the Kelly formula or the formula of Pruitt and Hill? The Kelly formula is a very famous formula. It's used to determine the optimal size of a series of bets. In most gambling scenarios and some investing scenarios, under some simplifying assumption, the Kelly strategy will do better than any essential different strategy in the long run. It was described by J.L. Kelly Jr. in 1956. We consider a trading system for the DAX 30 future on 5 minutes data, 5 minutes time frame. This is the result with a future contract from 1997 to 2011. You can see that the equity line is very regular. The profit factor is 1.54. The percent profitable of this strategy is 38.56%. And the number of trades is very high, is more than 4,000 trades. Now, with the software called Market System Analyzer, we test the Kelly formula considering margins of 12,000 euros and a starting capital of 100,000. The result is a equity line with exceptional gains, but very volatile. The drawdowns are potentially very high because the number of contracts varies significantly and little gradual. So the drawdowns are very high using Kelly formula. In this slide, we compare the Kelly formula on the left with Pruitt and Hill formula on the right. The second formula considers the volatility for the denominator and is more regular. I prefer, of course, the second chart than the first. A good trading system must be significant and robust. Note that there is a trade-off between the two concepts. Fourth point of a good trading strategy, the asset allocation. At this level of analysis, the question are, what percentage of the share we shall reserve to the equities trading and to derivatives, bonds, ETF, funds? How many T-bonds we trade for each NASDAQ or for each S&P? We have to standardize the number of contracts. Building a ROBO-TRADER or a ROBO-ADVISOR is the reply to all these questions. Numbers never lie, and a ROBO-TRADER can measure your risk in every condition and in every time horizon. In a report analysis, these points are very important. Profit factor. This field calculates how many dollars a trading strategy made for every dollar it lost. This value is calculated by dividing gross profits by gross losses. The second important voice in a backtesting is ratio average win, average loss. This field calculates, on average, how many dollars you win for every dollar you lose. This value is calculated by dividing the average winning trade by the average losing trade. Then, RINA index. This proprietary index combines select net profit, time in the market, and drawdown calculations into a single reward risk ratio. The larger the number, the more efficient the strategy. Look for a strategy with an index of 30 or more. RINA index is equal to the select net profit divided by average drawdown for percent time in the market. A trade is considered to be an outlier when its profit is greater than 3 standard deviations away from the average profit. Select net profit. This field adjusts strategy results by removing all outlier trades, both positive and negative. The final value represents the net profit without any anomalous trades. Sharpe ratio. Average monthly return percent minus the risk-free rate, interest rate settings in the cost table of the formal strategy dialog box, divided by the standard deviation of monthly return. The higher the number, the greater the return in relation to the risk. This calculation is based on the last 36 months. This is an example of the equity line, underwater equity line, with drawdowns in red and the run-up in green. This is an example of an equity line of a trading system that is very robust. It works, it's a trading system daily, based on a daily chart that works well on mini S&P and also on other markets, for example, Euro stocks and Euro dollar and bond future. A strategy to be reliable and have a good chance to continue to perform in the future must be robust. It must operate at parameters unchanged on a multiple instruments not related. After the mini S&P, here is the same trading system applied to future euro dollar. And this is the same trading system applied to euro stocks future. And this, the same trading system applied to bond future. So you can see that the equity line has drawdowns, but if you sum the single equity line into a portfolio equity line, you will obtain an equity line that is more regular. Would you like following a trading system with this equity line? This is a nice question. I think that probably your reply will be yes, but we observe this equity line in detail. In July-September 1998, 5 consecutive stop loss generated a drawdown of 25,000 euros. This is the drawdown enlarged. The picture is, we enlarged the picture. In March 1999, the trading system is finally released from the drawdown. So 9 months into a drawdown is not easy following a trading system with a drawdown so long. But the first image was very nice to see. The question that needs a reply is, in a similar situation occurs again, I could stand up to a loss of this magnitude and or 9 months of drawdown without leaving the system? A nice question. The majority of traders is not sufficiently prepared or brought to bear the losses, and they abandon prematurely a strategy just before that it starts to gain again. When you start trading, you should be sufficiently capitalized for, number one, absorb the individual drawdown. Number two, make a proper diversification multi-market, multi-system. The world of quantitative advisory was discovered by large institutions in the last 2 years. There are also aspects not to be underestimated. The signals can be applied to thousands of customers without causing slippage on the prices of execution. The buy and sell signals must be timely and replicable by customers without generating too much stress. And the third point is still required a minimum of assistance and explanation on the operations. People do not like to depersonalized approach. To be successful in algorithmic trading, technology, architecture, and quality of brokers are essential in minimizing errors and slippage. I repeat, the slippage is the difference between the theoretic price that are given by your trading system and the real price that is filled by the broker. More efficient the broker, and more little is the slippage. We use interactive brokers since 2004 for automatic execution. I think I have been one of the first automated trader in Italy, and we found that interactive brokers is one of the most efficient brokers, with good software for good executions with algorithms. The problems can be distinguished into 2 parts, design and execution. Our solutions. WIDETRADER is a software developed in 2008 by CyberTrade, SRL. Is a software that was developed by Flavio Guerrini and Marco Matteucci. I was a consultant for the developing of this software. It was born from professional traders who make automated trading since 2000 as a software solution that avoids the inconveniences lived with other software. I remember a software that I used in 2004 that was called Tradeball. Probably someone that is listening to this webinar used this software, this old software that doesn't exist anymore. Since 2008, WIDETRADER interfaces with the interactive brokers. WIDETRADER can be used both as a platform for both RoboTrader and the ROBO-ADVISOR. It sends SMS, email, Skype, chat, pop-up, and sound alarm when there is a new signal. WIDETRADER is a solution for automated trading. WIDETRADER keeps always the right alignment between virtual positions coming from trading system and real positions on your interactive broker's account. It provides sophisticated alarms. You only need to flag this point, automatic trading, at the morning, and you don't need to do any more because your robot trading starts trading and they keep the right alignment between this column that is VP, virtual position, and RP, real position. So, for example, the first line is the Italian derivative, the Italian future, FIB, also called FIB, and you can see in this picture a virtual position with 8 contracts and a real position with 8 contracts. The same for the DAX future, IBEX, Eurostox, XX5 is Eurostox, and Bund. So the software keeps this right alignment if, for example, multi-charts or MetaTrader or other platforms that generated the signal have 8 contracts for the Italian future or 4 contracts for the DAX future. On interactive brokers, the platform execute the fill the order and check that there is a coincidence between virtual and real position. You can use also a macro that at the beginning of the morning flag this point, automatic trading, so you don't need to do anything. The trading is completely automated, and in the case that there is a problem, for example, an unfilled order, the platform sends to you an SMS, an email, but before to do this, the platform tries to send the order a second time, so it tries to keep the alignment every time. WIDETRADER, thanks to WIDETRADER, you can interface the most popular platform for trading system design with interactive brokers. This is another important point. For example, so you can think to WIDETRADER like a sort of bridge. Is something more sophisticated than a bridge, but simplifying, you can think to it like a bridge that link TradeStation, multi-charts, the old TradeStation 2000, Omega Pro Suite 2000, MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, Visual Studio, Excel, and Fibonacci Trader to interactive brokers. And we also are working on adding Wealth Lab and AmiBroker. So you can build and develop your trading strategy, your trading system, your RoboTrader with the TradeStation or multi-charts or MetaTrader or Excel, and then you can trade it, your trading system, on interactive brokers, keeping the right alignment everywhere, every time, every day of the year. Coming soon, we are also developing an app for mobile devices, tablets, and smartphones that allows you to receive signals and execute them with a few clicks by opening the app from the broker's account, ROBO-ADVISOR mode. this app is ready, and in the next month we will develop the API for interactive brokers, so you can receive your signals on your mobile and then execute them on iPhone or other devices. Thank you for your attention. If you have some questions, I can reply to every question, or if you enjoy much, you prefer sending me an email, you can write me to enrico.m@widetrader.com. My website is enricomalverti.com or roboadvisor.it. I wait if there are some questions. One minute.
Hi, everyone. I want to remind you, if you do have any questions, there's a chat panel in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Simply enter your questions there, and we'll address them. Thanks.
I can read a question. I'm reading, how do you charge for your software? This software is a 30 part. You have to pay it 70 euros a month. You can find all replies to the price, to the cost at WIDETRADER.com. Another question, could you give an example of simple strategy that really works? I think yes. It's not easy because I haven't prepared it on this slide, so you have to describe it by voice. It depends on the market. First of all, you have to think that every market has a different character. Also, we can, for example, S&P 500 and NASDAQ have a character mean reverting. It is very difficult to obtain gain with a trend follower strategy, trading with future that are on the CME. At the opposite, it is difficult to obtain gains on the DAX on the European market with main reverting strategy. On DAX as a trend follower character is so you have to develop a strategy that is based on indicator trend followers. For example, if you consider the super trend is a good starting point for a trading strategy for the European DAX 30, but only for time frame that is more than 30 minutes chart, because on a 5-minute chart or a 15-minute chart, there are too much rumors. At the opposite, if you would like to develop a trading system that works on the American market, you have to find something that is based on oscillators or price pattern. For example, RSI and stochastics works very well on this market. I developed a trading system that is called WIDETRADER, and I have presented it on technical, I don't remember, I think technical analysis of stock and commodities or another newspaper like this in 2008, and I will publish this trading system also in a new book that will be published at the end of the year for an English editor. And this code is very simple and is based on the ADX indicator. It is made only of few lines, not more than 20 lines of code with in Power language, and is based on the coefficient of acceleration of the ADX indicator. If someone is curious to have more information, write me an email. I will send you the indicator, the article that I published some years ago, and the results that are very, very good on the last 8 years. The equity line is on the top. The equity line is very, very good. And then the last question, I have missed this info. Is it okay for a daily time frame? Yes, yes. This strategy that I described, Velociraptor, is for a daily time frame. And another question, you can link third-party software to EB gateway, so you do not have the daily logout problems of TWS. Exactly, we don't have problems with logout of TWS. WIDETRADER is, work very well. But you can also apply a macro that if you have the problem of the logout at the end of the day, you can relog the morning before with a macro, completely automated. Any other question? No? Okay. I thank you for your attention very much. I thank you for the attention, for the question, and also would like to thank Interactive Broker for the webinar. I hope that you have enjoyed it.
Thank you very much, everybody, for attending this great webinar. Thank you to Enrico Malverti from CyberTrade for this great event. We would like to tell anybody that you will receive an email with a link to the full registration, and on the website there will be a note link where you can see this full presentation. If you have further questions, you can reach Enrico on the email address you see on the presentation, and he will be happy to get back to you. Regarding the question on IB Gateway, please kindly reach us at Interactive Brokers, and we can get you in contact with the API team for any further details about it. Thank you very much, everybody, for attending this event, and have a good day, everybody. Thank you.